we in bed yet? You should be. Because tomorrow's the start of a brand new day. So get into bed, because tonight I will read you a bedtime story. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Get your favorite toy. Get nice and comfortable. Lay back. And just listen. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. This is Goldilocks. She's sitting on a moon. And these are the three bears. There's Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear standing on a star. Which means you are a star. There once was a family of three bears. There was a great big Papa Bear, a middle-sized Mama Bear, and a wee little Baby Bear. The three bears lived in a cozy little house right in the middle of the forest. The three bears always started each day with the very same way. First, they washed their faces and paws with sparkling fresh water and sweet-smelling soap. Then they made their beds and fluffed their feather pillows. After they were dressed for the day, they went downstairs for a nice breakfast of delicious porridge. As you can see, Mama Bear, Papa Bear, and Baby Bear are all sitting at the table together, eating delicious porridge. And if you don't know what porridge is, it's either cream of wheat or oatmeal. You should give it a try one day. And if you have, looks like Mama Bear has berries in hers. Well, maybe because the bowl is pink and red. Baby Bear is probably plain, maybe with a little bit of maple syrup and cinnamon. Who knows what Papa Bear has? We'll soon find out. One bright morning, Mama Bear cooked the porridge and called her family for breakfast, just as she did every day, rain or shine. She spooned the porridge into their three bowls, and they all sat down to eat. "It's too hot," exclaimed the Baby Bear, tasting the porridge in his wee little bowl. "We must let the porridge cool for a little while," agreed Papa Bear and Mama Bear after they tasted the porridge in their bowls. The three bears decided to go for a walk while their hot breakfast cooled. Mama Bear took her basket in case they happened to find ripe blackberries to put on top of their porridge. See, she has her basket. Baby Bear looks like he'll probably catch butterflies, and Papa Bear is dressed to impress. Very dapper. Now, it just so happened that a little girl named Goldilocks was out walking in the woods that morning, all by herself. She had been walking since quite early and was feeling rather tired. She was hungry as well because she had left her house without eating breakfast. When Goldilocks saw the bear's little house, she thought it was the perfect place to rest. Goldilocks marched up to the front door and knocked, but there was no answer. The bears were still out taking their walk, so Goldilocks just let herself in. And here is Goldilocks. She has red, white, blonde hair. I used to have those shoes when I was little. Bruh, that's a broom. Oh, there's the honey. Goldilocks saw 3 bowls of porridge. Her mouth started to water, and her stomach started to rumble at once. She decided that she simply must taste the porridge. First, she dipped the spoon into the great big bowl that belonged to Papa Bear. "Oh, this porridge is too hot," she cried. Next, she tried the middle-sized bowl that belonged to Mama Bear. "This porridge is too cold," she said. Last, she had a taste from the wee little bowl that belonged to Baby Bear. "This porridge is just right," she said, and she gobbled it all up. Wow, Papa Bear really does have a big bowl. Oh no, what happened to Goldilocks? We'll find out. What do you think? After she had eaten the porridge, Goldilocks wanted to rest. She went into Baby Bear's sitting room, where she saw 3 chairs. She went into the bear's sitting room, where she saw 3 chairs. She first sat down in a great big chair. "This chair is too hard," she said. Next, she tried the middle-sized chair. "This chair is too soft," she said, struggling to get out. Last, she tried the wee little chair that was just the right size for her to sit in. "This chair is just right," she smiled. But Goldilocks sat down so hard that the wee little chair broke all to pieces. Oh, so that's what happened. Mama Bear has a good chair. I like that chair. Nice and soft. Poor Baby Bear. Who's gonna fix his chair? Let's find out. Oh, they're coming back. I wonder whose bed she's sleeping in. Let's find out. By this time, Goldilocks was very sleepy. She tiptoed up the stairs and found 3 beds. She first laid down on a great big bed. "This bed is too high at the head," she said. Next, she tried the middle-sized bed. "This bed is too high at the foot," she frowned. Last, Goldilocks laid down on Baby Bear's wee little bed, and she said, "This bed is just right." Soon Goldilocks fell asleep. Oh, she's in Baby Bear's bed. I wonder how old Goldilocks is, because Baby Bear looks about 3 years old. Maybe Goldilocks is 5 years old? Who knows? We'll see. short time later, the three bears returned home from their walk. They noticed right away that things were not quite right. Papa Bear looked at his great big bowl of porridge and said in his great big voice, "Someone has been eating my porridge." Mama Bear looked at her middle-sized bowl of porridge and said in her middle-sized voice, "Someone has been eating my porridge." Baby Bear looked at his wee little bowl and said in his wee little voice, "Someone has been eating my porridge and has eaten it all up." Poor Baby Bear. The three bears went into their sitting room. When he saw his great big chair, Papa Bear said in his great big voice, "Someone has been sleeping in my chair, or sitting in my chair." Mama Bear looked at her middle-sized chair and said in her middle-sized voice, "Someone has been sitting in my chair." Baby Bear looked at his wee little chair and cried in his wee little voice, "Someone has been sitting in my chair and has broken it all to pieces." Oh, poor Baby Bear. Papa Bear looks really mad. Mama Bear looks mad, but a bit annoyed. Poor Baby Bear. The three bears went up the stairs to their bedroom. Papa Bear looked at his great big bed and said in his great big voice, "Someone has been sleeping in my bed." When Mama Bear looked at her middle-sized bed, she said in her middle-sized voice, "Someone has been sleeping in my bed." Baby Bear looked at his wee little bed and cried in his wee little voice, "Someone has been sleeping in my bed, and there she is." Papa Bear, Mama Bear, they look quite pleased, and Baby Bear looks as if he didn't want to wake her. Home sweet home. I just love the colors. The pinks, the yellows, browns. I wonder what was in that porridge. They didn't even have time to put the blackberries, if they found any. Let's see. Baby Bear's wee little voice woke Goldilocks. She sat up and to find three bears staring at her. They did not look pleased to see her. Quick as a wink, she rolled out the bed and ran straight to the window. She jumped right out and ran off as fast as her legs would carry her. The three bears never saw Goldilocks again. And that, my friends, is the story of Goldilocks and the three bears. Tomorrow night will be another story, but for right now, the next story is Hansel and Gretel, and we will go over that story tomorrow during our bedtimes. So I wish you blissful sleep.